Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Kimberly is filling in for Austin tonight. We begin with the wrap-up of the Tamarack Ottawa Race Weekend. The marathon and half-marathon events saw thousands come out to race through downtown streets where hundreds of cheering spectators came out to show support. CTV's Josh Moreno reports.
Cloudy skies and a cool breeze. Perfect conditions for Matthew Shook as he prepares to run the Ottawa International Marathon.
We were worried it was going to be real rainy this morning, so this is much better than we were expecting.
Shook is visiting from New Jersey, competing in his first race in Ottawa.
We try to do, a couple of these a year, drive to them, and we were excited to see what the city was like. Nearly
17,000 runners hit the pavement Sunday for the Tamarack Ottawa half and full marathons. Among them, Mayor Mark Sutcliffe, who started his run at 4 a.m., raising over $117,000 for the Ottawa Community Foundation to end youth homelessness.
We have an opportunity in our city to end youth homelessness once and for all, and to be able to do that would be absolutely amazing. And these are the people here who are going to do it, and I'm just so proud to support them.
Elvis Shaboy from Kenya, finishing with the fastest time at 2 hours, 9 minutes and 22 seconds.
We're standing here with Rory.
CTV's Austin Lee emceeing the event and spoke with the first Canadian to cross the finish line, Rory Linkletter.
Back-to-back years on the podium. I'd love to win it for Canada one of these years, but I'll just keep taking swings until it breaks my way.
For the women, Canadian Elisa Legault was the 8th fastest at 2 hours and 29 minutes.
I'm tired. It was so hard, but I'm very proud of how I ran. It was nice to have everyone on the course cheering, and it was a really nice event.
Christian Jameson came in Sunday looking to break his great-great-grandfather Tom Longboat's record of 2 hours and 24 minutes. While he finished short, he did set a new personal best.
I gave it my best out there. That's all I can ask for. Little short of the 2:29, but I'll take it as a win, and it's just motivation to train extra hard this summer.
As more racers crossed the line, so too did Shook, checking another race off his list.
I'm all right for now. At some point, I'll have to fall down and then never get back up, but for now, I'm good.
Josh Moreno, CTV News.
The iconic FIFA World Cup trophy is in the capital, giving Ottawa fans the chance to see it up close. Prime Minister Mark Carney was at today's unveiling party, welcoming the 2026 World Cup to Canada as excitement grows for the world's biggest tournament.
In 2012, Canada was 112th in the world. Now we're one of the top 30. That's a 75% increase. I'm an economist. It's a 75% increase. We belong on the pitch with the best teams in the world, and we're going to see that. 1, 2, 3. Canada, go! Go! Go, Canada! Go! Fantastic. You're ready to become world champion.
Exciting days ahead as the official countdown is on. CTV's Kimberly Johnson has more on the World Cup trophy.
The most coveted prize in sports. And fans waiting in anticipation.
It's amazing.
All to see this, the iconic FIFA World Cup trophy up close.
I never thought I'd get anywhere near the World Cup, so I'm very happy.
The FIFA World Cup Trophy Tour by Coca-Cola has brought the original World Cup trophy to Ottawa.
I waited for this for more than 100 years.
Giving fans like Martin Langlois a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see the gold.
The whole world is fighting about it, and it is in Ottawa, Canada.
The games begin in 3 weeks, co-hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada, bringing the excitement to a fever pitch. FIFA World Cup champion Alessandro Nesta on hand in the nation's capital, unveiling the cup, first awarded in 1974.
It's amazing that the trophy is maybe the most important trophy in the world. And when we open the box, the people are very excited. I know because when I won that trophy, my face was like the kids.
All the names at the bottom represent how the world comes as a community to all focus on one sport, and the sport brings everybody together.
This is the 6th stop on the 10-day Canadian tour. Officials say it's drawn tens of thousands.
Lots of Canada jerseys, but also so many other nations, and I think just speaks to our international fandom and how Canada's ready to welcome the world.
I've never seen this level of excitement. People are talking about it. The buzz is really high. It's just great that we get to play a part in it here in Ottawa.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola, event officials say many local employees are volunteering to help ensure kickoff is a success.
Be able to see it like that close, it's a big deal. It's very impressive.
Canada! The countdown is on.
Go England!
Go Canada!
Well, time now for our first check on our weather. Look at this beautiful shot tonight at the Canadian Museum of History. And taking a look now at our sky cam, it is currently 12 degrees outside at the moment. But here's a chance to take a look at our weather. You can see we do have a chance of drizzle and rain overnight. Tomorrow, a few showers, and those chance of showers lasting into Tuesday. But look, the temperature is going to double by tomorrow afternoon. A high of 23 degrees by 4 p.m. with sunny conditions. So beautiful day going into the work week. And right now in the nation's capital, it's only 12 degrees, and we did have that period of drizzle and rain lasting into the evening. Ontario Provincial Police are investigating after a fatal crash in North Dundas Saturday morning. Officers responded to a two-vehicle collision involving a rental moving van and an SUV on County Road 43 near County Road 1 around 11 a.m. OPP say a 78-year-old woman who was a passenger in the SUV was pronounced dead in the hospital. Roads in the area were closed for several hours following the crash. And in Belleville, a cyclist has died after a collision with a pickup truck. OPP responded to the crash last night on Highway 62 north of Frankfurt Road just before 11:30. Police say the cyclist was transported to the hospital where they were pronounced dead.
We really hope it always brings in more visitors because we think we have something very special.
Coming up, an incentive enticing visitors to Calabugie, how one resort is getting creative this summer ahead of travel season. Here's a live look through our Centennial Glass Sky Cam. It's 12 degrees out there right now. An Ottawa Valley resort about an hour outside of the city wants to help visitors with the cost of gas while they visit. The resort says they want to welcome visitors to all they have to offer while making them feel like home. CTV's Camille Wilson reports.
Oh, yes, I made this one yesterday.
For Laura Lee McDonald, this is her second time staying at the Calabogie Peaks.
It's a sewing retreat run by a local fabric store in Ottawa. Great time. And like the time we had in last fall, the staff and the food and the facilities have all been fantastic, and everyone has talked about how much we've enjoyed coming.
Her and her partner Dan Newman say it's a great place to get out of the city.
It's a beautiful drive too from Ottawa as well.
The resort in the Ottawa Valley is offering a $100 gas card hotel special for visitors this summer as gas prices hover around $2 a liter.
$100, that's a significant amount. And
yes.
And, we're an hour and a half a bit from the city of Ottawa. And, people are looking for things to do that involve staying in Canada. So I think that's a great deal.
Owners say they are trying to ease some pressure at the pumps and make things a little more accessible for guests.
The Ottawa Valley is about an hour outside of Ottawa. We're about 4 hours from Toronto. And we think we're really special, very different than what maybe Southern Ontario is used to.
The summer offer is valid from Sunday nights to Thursday nights throughout the summer with a minimum of a 2-night stay. The gas gift card will be available upon checkout.
That for sure will bring me back given the gas prices. So yes, definitely. I think it's just a great incentive to come and see the resort and to have that opportunity.
The resort sits on 680 acres with a beach grill house, canoe or kayak paddling, golf course, hiking, biking, and ATV trails for summer fun.
Even without the snow, there's plenty of hiking trails and bird watching and things like that. So I think it's a great location to be.
I would be able to take more time to explore more of what's offered.
This offer will be available throughout the summer. Camille Wilson, CTV News.
Well, time now to take another check on our weather. Here's another beautiful shot of the Ottawa River tonight. It was misty and cool if you were out there, and those chance of showers is lasting overnight. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. You can see tonight's low getting down to a low of 12 degrees in Ottawa, 12 degrees in Cornwall, and the same in Kingston as well. And pretty similar right across the board into Montreal, 12 as well, and in Petawawa. But tomorrow it will be warming up, almost double the temperature. So here in Ottawa, getting up to a high of 23 degrees and consistent once again right across the board. In Montreal, 22 as well, 24 in Gatineau. Now, taking a look at the 7-day forecast, we can see we're in for some summer-like conditions this week. Monday, a high of 23, and Tuesday will be one of the most beautiful days of the week, high of 26 and 23 on Wednesday. And look, the sun will be lasting throughout the week, so you'll want to pack some sunscreen if you are heading out this week, and into the weekend it will be beautiful as well.
He's going to become the first driver to win his first 4 Grand Prix all in a row. The checkered flag's there again for Kimi.
Well, coming out, the winner of the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal. Will have more on the race right after the break.
He's going to become the first driver to win his first 4 Grand Prix all in a row. The checkered flag's there again for Kimi Antonelli.
Mercedes driver Kimi Antonelli wins Canadian Grand Prix, his 4th win of the F1 season. Lewis Hamilton takes 2nd place, and Max Verstappen rounds out the podium. George Russell, who started in the pole position, stalled out on the 29th lap. He did not finish the race. Well, after a heavy downpour washed out yesterday's concert, Bruno Mars was on the stage tonight for the first of 5 shows in Toronto. Yesterday's concert was postponed to May 31st following a heavy rainstorm, but fans going into tonight's show were ecstatic despite the wet conditions. CTV's Andrea Case reports.
Just a chance to win your heart.
A day late, the sound of Grammy winner Bruno Mars rang out into the night as the summer concert season at Rogers Stadium in North York got underway. The original first show of his 5 concerts was canceled on Saturday after heavy rain and wind postponed the sold-out show to May 31st. This afternoon, before the show, sound checks could be heard. This is the 2nd year for the venue, which last year hosted 14 shows. This year, 20 are scheduled. While fans were thrilled about tonight's concert, those who live in the area are not so enthused.
It's hard to get in the neighborhood with the police and everybody not wanting everyone to try and park on these streets, which is a hassle for residents.
In response to traffic and noise complaints, the primary operator of Rogers Stadium issued this statement to CTV News, which reads, "In keeping with being good neighbors, we have made technical, transportation, and logistical improvements at Rogers Stadium leading up to this year's concert season."
It's vibration that was the #1 concern from people. And you can put earplugs in for decibels. You can do nothing for vibration. So when their windows are rattling and people can't get to sleep because of this, it's a real problem.
Ingrid Boudet from No More Noise says that's not good enough, adding the stadium was developed with little to no public consultation. Local councillor James Pasternak says he hoped Live Nation's plans will help.
I empathize with the local community. They were there long before the stadium. This isn't like moving out to the airport and then complaining about jets. These people were there decades before this stadium was there, and they have a valid point.
And while there are complaints, there are also those in the area who are happy to have a new concert venue in their midst.
My family really enjoys the concerts. We sometimes go on our roof patio and listen to them, and honestly, it's been a good addition to the community.
Andrea Case, CTV News, Toronto.
Atletico Ottawa hosting Hamilton's Force FC today in Canadian Premier League action at TD Place Stadium.
Aguilar. Good delivery, headed from Garcia. Larson, his first save, but Abedne's not picked up.
Noah Abedne cleans it up after that great header from Garcia to break the deadlock. Atletico takes the 1-0 lead in the 67th minute. Both teams would add another goal apiece. 2-1 is your final as Ottawa wins back-to-back games for the first time this season. Atletico now heads to the West Coast for their next match, and that's next Sunday against Pacific FC.
Prevented it from going deep. Back in, a chance. Healy scores!
Nick Ehlers in overtime for the Hurricanes buries his second of the night to even the Eastern Conference Final Series with the Canadiens at a game apiece. The Habs only had 12 shots on goal all night. They'll be looking to make some adjustments as the series moves to Montreal. Game 3 is set for Monday night. Puck drop at 8 o'clock. After the break, we check in on the winner of the Canadian Grand Prix, and we take a look at how the Groundhogs affected the race in Montreal for the second year in a row. Well, it was a thrilling race today in Montreal where Kimi Antonelli took the victory. But earlier in the week, Groundhogs stole some of the spotlight at the Canadian Grand Prix. A collision on the track has many questioning how wildlife is being managed around racetrack circuits. CTV's Laurence Brisson-Dubray has more.
They're a staple of Grand Prix weekend. Groundhogs popping up along the track, darting across the circuit, and sometimes getting dangerously close to the action. Last year, one of those encounters left racer Lewis Hamilton visibly shaken.
I was feeling optimistic, and then I didn't see it happen, but obviously I heard I hit a groundhog, so that's devastating.
The seven-time world champion later said he was heartbroken, and this year it happened again. During Friday's practice, Alexander Albon collided with a groundhog, sending his car into the barriers. Now, officials are defending their wildlife management operation around the circuit. To try to prevent those incidents, the Jean Drapeau Park Society says about 30 animals were captured earlier this month, including 20 groundhogs and 10 raccoons. Officials say the animals were safely captured and then released into a more suitable environment on a separate island, Île Sainte-Hélène, before the birthing season. But animal rescuer Rob Boisvert isn't convinced.
You might be able to relocate the mom, but chances are the babies are scared out of their mind. They're now back down in the den. And so once you relocate mom and not the babies, well, babies are, depending on their age, they're not going to be able to look after themselves, and chances are they're going to die.
The park says the operation wrapped up May 15th, earlier than usual because of the Grand Prix advance schedule. But Boisvert says no matter the time, moving animals away from familiar territory can create even more risks.
Because it's in the area where they know where their food and water sources. They also know the predator situation.
We reached out to Terminix, the company handling the wildlife relocation near the track, but did not receive a response in time for this broadcast. The park says it's now using new geolocated traps to better understand where animals are most active around the circuit in hopes of keeping both drivers and wildlife safe. Laurence Brisson-Dubreuil, CTV News.
Coming up, making history during race weekend, how one Ottawa man inspired so many during Saturday's event.
The National Capital Region is jam-packed with incredible experiences you don't want to miss. Hey, it's Tanea Taylor, your iHeartRadio Weekender, powered by Barhaven Ford. Get the inside scoop on all the biggest and best events every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on CTV, Move 100, Pure Country 94, TSN 1200, and News Talk 580 CFRA. iHeartRadio Weekenders is powered by Barhaven Ford. Take your weekend path. We've got the Bronco Sport for it.
Hairstyles, courtesy of Salon Fiorella.
Time now to take a look at our wake-up weather. It is going to be 13 degrees when you wake up in the nation's capital with periods of drizzle, but by the afternoon, warming up to a high of 23 degrees. It's going to be beautiful with a few showers, a chance of showers lasting throughout the day, and Tuesday, a chance of showers as well. But look, that's going to be the warmest temperature this week, 26 as a high. It's going to be beautiful. And heading into the weekend, next weekend, it's going to be warmer, so that temperature will be holding, getting up to a high of 18 by next Saturday. The Tamarack Ottawa Race Weekend wrapped up today, but some history was made along the way. 100-year-old Roy Allen set a world record after finishing the 5K yesterday. That's Allen crossing the finish line and becoming the first centenarian to complete the 5K and setting a world record in the process with a time of 1 hour, 47 minutes and 19 seconds. The Ottawa native also raised over $10,000 for seniors and dementia care on behalf of the Council on Aging of Ottawa. Well, that's CTV News for this Sunday, May 24th. CTV News continues online anytime. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.